Welcome to a fascinating journey through time and imagination, where we will explore the mythical world of the ancient Greeks. Dive with us into Greek mythology, a universe where gods and goddesses play crucial roles in the fate of humanity, influencing not only nature and human events, but also inspiring countless works of art, literature, and culture throughout the centuries. From the imposing Olympus to the depths of the underworld, get ready to discover the stories of power, passion, and cunning that have captured the imagination of humanity. And remember, if you are passionate about mythology, history, and epic adventures, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our explorations in the vast world of the Greek gods. Rank number 7, Ares. We begin our journey through the Greek pantheon with the imposing Ares, the god of war. Son of Zeus and Hera, Ares represents the brutality and chaos of combat, distinguishing himself from his sister Athena, who symbolizes strategy and wisdom in battle. Known for his violent character, fiery temperament, Ares delights in the clashing of swords and the clamor of the battlefield. Throughout Greek mythology, Ares is portrayed as a reckless and impetuous god, whose actions often lead to conflicts not only with mortals, but also with other gods. His relationship with Aphrodite, the goddess of love, is a clear example of his passionate and tumultuous nature, giving rise to stories that uniquely blend love and war. Despite his reputation as a warlike god, Ares was not always victorious. In various stories, he is overcome by heroes such as Heracles and is the subject of mockery among the Olympian gods. However, his determination and indomitable spirit make him a figure respected and feared in equal measure. Ares, with his impenetrable armor and war helmet, not only symbolizes the destructive aspect of war, but also the courage and valor required to face life's challenges. Although his figure is often grim, his presence in Greek mythology reminds us of the complexity of human nature and the duality of existence, where conflict and passion play fundamental roles. Thus, Ares, the god of war, takes the 7th place in our tour of the most notable Greek gods, leaving us with a vision of war not only as destruction, but also as an inescapable aspect of the human condition and the history of civilization. In number 6 of our list of the most notable Greek gods, we delve into the shadowy depths of the underworld to discover Hades, the lord of the dead. Unlike modern portrayals that often paint him as a villain, in Greek mythology, Hades was one of the most important and respected gods. Brother to Zeus and Poseidon, after overthrowing the Titans, the world was divided among the three, and Hades was granted dominion over the underworld, a place where the souls of the deceased found their final rest. Far from being just a place of torment and desolation, Hades' underworld was also a place of justice and balance. It was said that Hades ruled with impartiality, ensuring that souls received their due, whether punishment or reward, based on their actions in life. Always accompanied by Cerberus, the three-headed dog that guarded the entrance to the underworld, Hades maintained order among those who no longer belonged to the world of the living. One of the most famous myths associated with Hades is, without a doubt, the abduction of Persephone. In love with the daughter of Demeter, the goddess of agriculture, Hades kidnapped her to make her his wife and queen of the underworld. This act triggered Demeter's wrath, who made the earth barren until her daughter was allowed to return to her, thus marking the cycle of the seasons. Despite his fearsome reputation, Hades played a crucial role in the balance of the Greek world, reminding us of the importance of death as part of the cycle of life. His figure teaches us that even in the darkest places, there are rules to follow and justice to be administered. Thus, the Lord of the Underworld ensures that, even in death, there is an order to be maintained. Rank number 5, Hermes. At number 5, on our list of the top 7 Greek gods, we find Hermes, the winged messenger of the gods, a figure known for his cunning and speed. The son of Zeus and the Pleiad Maya, Hermes was born in a cave on Mount Selene in Arcadia, and from day one proved to be an extraordinary god. Equipped with winged sandals, a helmet that made him invisible, and his characteristic caduceus, a staff entwined by 2 snakes, Hermes was responsible for delivering messages from the Olympian gods. But his role went far beyond just being a messenger. Hermes was also the protector of travelers, merchants, and thieves, thus showcasing his versatility and cunning in different aspects of life. One of the most fascinating stories about Hermes is how, as a newborn, he invented the lie from a tortoise. This act of ingenuity not only demonstrates his creativity and ability to improvise, but also his love for music and the arts. Perhaps one of Hermes' most important roles within Greek mythology is his function as a psychopomp, that is, as a guide for souls to the underworld. With his caduceus in hand, Hermes had the ability to move freely between the world of the living and the dead, leading the souls of the deceased before Hades, the god of the underworld. The figure of Hermes represents communication, ingenuity, and transition. His ability to move between worlds, his cunning, and his closeness to both gods and mortals make him one of the most beloved and revered Greek gods. Thus Hermes, the messenger of the gods, rightfully occupies the 5th place on our list, reminding us of the importance of adaptability, intelligence, and protection on our journey through life. Rank number 4. Artemis. At number 4, on our list of the top 7 Greek gods, we find a figure who embodies the essence of wild nature and independence. Artemis. Admired and revered as the goddess of the hunt, Artemis is also the protector of nature and young animals, a fierce guardian who walks through the forests with her bow and arrows, always ready to defend her domain, and those under her protection. Daughter of Zeus and Leto, and twin sister of Apollo, Artemis is one of the most complex and fascinating deities in the Greek pantheon. From her birth, she proved to be a formidable goddess. It is said that, just born, she helped her mother give birth to her brother Apollo, establishing from the beginning her connection with life, death, and nature. Artemis is also known for her untamable character and fierce independence. She made a vow of chastity, choosing to live free from the bonds of marriage and to dedicate herself entirely to hunting and the protection of the wild. Her companions, the nymphs and maidens who followed her, shared her love for freedom and nature, wandering through the forests and mountains, hunting and celebrating ancient rites. But she is not only the protector of nature, Artemis is also the guardian of the most vulnerable. She is invoked as the protector of women in childbirth, reflecting her role in the birth of her brother, and it is said that she watches over children and young animals, ensuring their safe growth and passage to adulthood. Devotion to Artemis was widespread and varied, with numerous temples and festivals in her honor throughout Greece. Her cult emphasized the importance of harmony with the natural world, respect for wildlife, and personal independence. Today, Artemis remains a powerful symbol of nature, femininity, and autonomy, inspiring those who value freedom and the protection of the natural world. Thus, Artemis, with her silver bow and fierce gaze, stands as one of the most venerated and respected figures in the Greek pantheon, reminding us of the importance of nature, freedom, and the protection of the innocent. A goddess truly worthy of admiration and respect, Artemis rightfully occupies the 4th place on our list of the top 7 Greek gods. Rank number 3. Hephaestus. At number 3, on our list of the top 7 Greek gods, we find Hephaestus, the master of fire and the forge. This god, revered in Greek mythology, is known for his extraordinary skill in metallurgy and the art of creating unparalleled weapons and armor. The son of Zeus and Hera, Hephaestus was endowed with a unique ability that sets him apart among the gods of Olympus. Despite his lameness, which made him different from the other gods in terms of physical appearance, Hephaestus stood out for his ingenuity and creativity. His workshop, located inside a volcano, was the setting where he forged wonders that served not only the gods, but also legendary heroes. Among his most famous creations are Achilles' shield, Hades' helmet of invisibility, and Hippolyta's belt. Hephaestus is also remembered for his complicated love life, especially his marriage to Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty, which was full of challenges and misadventures. However, his talent and ability to create objects of immense power and beauty were never overshadowed by his personal tribulations. His figure represents not only technical and artistic mastery, but also the ability to overcome, and the importance of valuing ingenuity over physical appearance. Hephaestus teaches us that true power lies in skill and dedication to our craft, making him one of the most admired and respected Greek gods. Thus, Hephaestus, the god of fire and the forge, rightfully occupies the third place on our list, reminding us of the importance of creativity, hard work, and resilience, even in the face of adversity. Rank number 2, Athena. At number 2 on our list of the top 7 Greek gods, we find a deity who embodies wisdom, strategy, and courage. Meet Athena, the goddess of wisdom and strategy in war, revered for her intelligence and skills in battle. Born from the head of Zeus, fully armed, Athena is a central figure in Greek mythology, representing not only wit and military strategy, but also the protector of the city of Athens, to which she gave her name. Her unique and powerful birth symbolizes her mastery over reason and just war. Athena is also known for her role as the patron of heroes. Her wisdom guided legendary figures like Odysseus on their epic adventures. Her symbol, the owl, represents wisdom and vigilance, while the olive tree, which she gifted to the city of Athens, symbolizes peace and prosperity. As the goddess of strategy and war, Athena is revered for her ability to plan battles that seek not only victory, but also justice. Unlike Ares, who represents the brutality and chaos of combat, Athena symbolizes a thought-out and purposeful war, where intelligence prevails over brute force. Her influence extends beyond the battlefield. Athena is also the protector of artisans, and she is credited with the invention of navigation, pottery, and weaving. Her wisdom encompasses all aspects of life and human knowledge, from the arts and sciences to military strategy and justice. In summary, Athena is not just a figure of power and protection, but also a symbol of intelligence and wisdom applied for the common good. Her legacy endures in Western culture as an ideal of reason, justice, and strategic skill. Rank number 1. Zeus. And finally, at number 1 on our list, we find the most powerful and revered of all the Greek gods, Zeus, king of the gods and lord of Olympus. Zeus rules the heavens and the earth with his firm hand and unbreakable will. His most recognized symbol, the lightning bolt, is not only a fearsome weapon, but also a reminder of his power over mortals and immortals alike. Zeus is the son of the Titans Cronus and Rhea, and his birth was marked by a prophecy that said he would dethrone his father, just as Cronus had done with his own father, Uranus. To avoid this fate, Cronus devoured his children at birth. But Rhea managed to save Zeus, hiding him in a cave on the island of Crete. Zeus grew up in secret, and when he was ready, he challenged his father, defeated him, and freed his siblings, who had been swallowed by Cronus. As king of the gods, Zeus is responsible for maintaining order and justice in the world, punishing those who lie or break their oaths. Despite his numerous love affairs and their consequent offspring, Zeus has always returned to his wife Hera, although their relationship is far from perfect. Zeus is also known for his role in numerous myths and legends. Such as the Trojan War, where his influence and decisions affected the course of the battle, and the myth of Prometheus, whom he punished for stealing the fire from the gods and giving it to humanity. His cult was one of the most important in ancient Greece, with temples erected in his honor throughout the Greek world, the most famous of which is the Temple of Zeus in Olympia, where the Olympic Games were held in his honor. Zeus represents authority, power, and order. His figure transcends mythology, being a symbol of leadership and justice. Despite his flaws and mistakes, Zeus remains the most powerful of the Greek gods, a reminder of the strength that resides in authority and power, but also of the responsibility that comes with it. And so we conclude our journey through the Greek pantheon, with Zeus, the king of the gods, at the pinnacle of our countdown. His legacy endures through the centuries, reminding us of the complexity of divine and human nature, and the eternal balance between power and justice. In our journey through the tales and myths that make up the Greek pantheon, we have rediscovered how these gods not only shaped the ancient world, but continue to exert an indelible influence on our modern culture. From the arts to literature, through cinema and philosophy, the stories of bravery, cunning, passion, and tragedy continue to inspire humanity, reminding us of our own strengths and weaknesses. These divine beings, with their complex personalities and epic adventures, invite us to reflect on the eternal human dilemmas and the search for meaning in our own existence. Before we say goodbye, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss out on future explorations in the vast and fascinating universe of mythology. Until next time.